Hello, hello, hello. Wait, something's missing. Hold on. 1 second. Uh, right. Gonna go here. And, there we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, Live Green. Oh, thank you for the entrance. Thank you for the entrance, Scar. Hello, Lime Green. Hello, Scott. Yes, special announcement today. But first I'm just gonna be talking a little bit. We're gonna be saving the announcement for a little later. Doing a little bit of a switcheroo here. By putting the special announcement at the front of the title, and like the post on Blue Sky and like everything. But also oh, my camera's glitching out. That's fantastic. We love to see it. Um, but yeah, we're doing webcam today because it's gonna be a short stream. We're just gonna be chatting. Uh, and well, special announcement. Um, but yeah, we're gonna be kind of like talking about what I'm doing. We love a glitchy cam. Yeah, I don't personally, because like if it wasn't for this glitchy camera, I probably would have been doing a lot more face cam streams. Um, but because it's like glitchy and especially when I'm playing video games but also trying to stream, it really just likes to crash. So I just have to like turn it off anyway. That's really annoying. It does seem like really consistent with like when and how it glitches. I really need to get like a different webcam, man. It adds atmosphere. Yeah, because I don't have background music going right now. I guess this is the only atmosphere we got. Uh yeah, I definitely would be doing more facecam streams if I didn't have like an awful shitty ass camera. Because I do like this. I don't want to like I have a very like a fairly unique look to myself. Hello, Shy. That like would be fun to like put on camera as well, you know? So like I would like to do more webcam streams. I want to get like a better webcam, right? Ass camera. Maybe in the future we'll have a redeem. We'll see. If I get a better camera, if I get two better cameras, I'll maybe make an ass camera redeem. How about that? Feet cam? Shy. That's gonna be the most expensive one. A bajillion points. A bajillion points for feet cam. Um, but yeah, once again, sorry for the camera. I can't really do anything about it. I not last minute. The problem is that it only does this shit when I start streaming. It's like if I record, if I do a test record, I guess I can do like a bandwidth test. But I didn't have the time tonight. Because I was just like, I want to get this out. I want to do this. Um, so yeah. Uh, what have I been doing? What's been happening? So I haven't been streaming much for the past like almost 2 weeks, I think, because I've mentioned this a little bit, but I have like kind of a job now, um, which I start early in the morning and then wake and then work until kind of like the afternoon. The reason I'm awake right now, even though it's like midnight for me, is because I wake up around this time. And then I spend my time just kind of like chilling with friends, playing video games, doing whatever. Uh, because this is kind of like the time frame where like most of my friends are available anyway. So I decided to just like shift my schedule like a big weirdo. Um, so that I can also like get to work consistently and easily. I don't want to like wake up an hour before I need to go to work. I don't trust myself with that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I do not trust myself with having to like wake up an hour before work. I will sleep through that. If I have like that like 6 hour buffer or so, that's much easier. Um yeah, I've got oh god, that was a huge glitch, holy shit. I've got like a place I go to work now. and it's like severely impacted my schedule. I do want to try to get a stream in every week now that I'm kind of like settling in. Um, and I'm kind of like still pondering a little bit whether that's gonna be uh around this time. And like also when I just like sometimes do collabs, which is like 2 a.m. for me. Uh, which would be in like about 2 hours. Or if I should just like do weekend streams at like a noon my time, you know, which would be like morning for like a lot of American folks. But yeah, I also have to work on the next fest video. Which that's also something we're gonna get to in a little bit. So let's talk about my kind of job. The reason I'm calling it a kind of a job is because it's not a proper job. It's so over here in Germany we have these situations, these why can't I think of the word I'm trying to think of right now? Um these opportunities for people who've been like out of a workforce uh due to like various different reasons. And um those allow people to like reintegrate in like various different ways. There's like so many. Oh, there goes the camera. There goes the camera. And it's gone. It's this is I'm honestly surprised that it lasted this long. See, this is what I'm saying. I need to get a better camera. I don't want to like not do it with the cam here. Here we go. Uh, we'll see how long this one lasts. Anyway, we have these like opportunities for people to like re-enter into like the workforce in some way, shape, or form. There's like different versions of it that like uh focus on different aspects, and I've tried many of them, and none of them have really worked for me. And the one I'm doing right now actually like gives me kind of like a part-time job where I get paid just a little bit. I have to go there every day. I have to work, you know? And it's kind of meant to get me accustomed to like an actual work environment, a work schedule, and also getting paid a little bit, you know? Uh, what I'm doing is I'm I'm building stages. Like I'm helping build up stages for like events. It's like when there's an event, like a band's gonna perform somewhere or like a play is gonna be performed. Uh, we kind of like build the stage or like get the stage set up where they're gonna be performing. We do have like a uh a hall, a performance hall, like right next to our kind of like base of operations. Oh my god, that was a massive dish! Holy shit. We do have kind of like a hall right next to our base of operations, with like a stage that's kind of like always built up, where we'll just kind of like manage things for the most part. But I we haven't really done much like outside. We haven't really done anything outside. But I think we'll definitely also be going other places to build up stages and help with that. I've only been there for like a week and a half so far, right? So we haven't really done too much. Yesterday we actually just like did some uh did some work on our stage in the room next door. There were some like problems with audio, and we just kind of like traced a bunch of wires, unplugged a couple things to get things working properly. But most of the time we have like a really chill day. We don't really have like too much work to do right now. which is kind of nice. I actually managed to finish reading House of Leaves finally, after a very long time of like owning the book. Uh, but yeah, I've been there for like about a week and a half. The people there are really cool, really nice, really chill. Our bosses are also very awesome. Um, as might be evident by the fact that I was able to finish reading House of Leaves while at work. So yeah, it's definitely like a very nice work environment that I found myself, and I'm definitely very excited to see how it's gonna go once we like really dive into the uh the stage management, stage construction part of it a lot more. I'm not like I'm not like a very strong person. You can read it. Yeah, if we have the time, we don't have like a lot of work to do all the time. So like during downtime, we can kind of just like chill and do whatever. Fax can read. I read chat all the time. I might not always have the most active chat, but I read chat, Scar. Also, famously, play Monster Prom, where I have to read a lot. You've been there multiple times. I'm like one of the best readers I know. I'm like the least dyslexic person I know. I take offense to that statement. But yeah, the people that are really chill. Actually, just yesterday, was talking to one of my coworkers. Streamers can read. Some of them do. Some of them can. Yes. Um, only I mean, not gonna lie. Uh, just yesterday, I was talking to one of my coworkers about video games. Just like we started talking because like I'm very obviously I very obviously play video games. If I walk outside, you know I play video games. If you play video games, because I wear a Minecraft Creeper hoodie, and I also have like little pins here. One of them's a grow vial that I got from a friend once, and this is Blueprints, a pin from the video game Blueprints, which is fucking amazing that I got when I was at Gamescom and played the game there. Uh, so yeah, it's very obvious that I play video games. So one of my coworkers asked me, "So what do you play?" And I started like talking about like, "Oh, I'm playing Monster Hunter right now because of the event. Um, I need to play more Marvel Rivals because like we're already like we're already through the first part of season 3. They just like put out the 3.5 stuff, so I really got to get into that. Luckily, you can just like for since season 3, you can just like grind through it and stuff. So like we started talking, and apparently like he also has like a very expansive library of video games. We like pulled up our like Steam libraries on our phone in the Steam app and just like traded phones so we could like go through each other's Steam libraries. It was pretty fun. We just like called out a couple of games that we saw on each other's profiles. So we were just like talking about video games for a little bit. So like I feel like the two of us really like bonded quite a bit yesterday. We had like a really good moment. Um, so yeah, it's really nice, really fun so far. Um, I did like when we did the work yesterday, I did climb like a lot of ladders all the way up to the ceiling, which was exciting, but a lot of work because I had to follow the wires like up in the rafters. So I had to like climb up. I had to kind of like untangle a wire, get it like through the knots and whatever. And then I had to climb down the ladder, reposition the ladder, climb all the way back up again, and do it all again because one of the wires was just like from one end of the thing up top to the other end. It's just like God fucking damn it. Why is it so goddamn long? It was because there were two lights they were plugged into like the same like extension cord, and they just put the multiplexing extension cord. They just put it like closer to one of the lamps. So one of them had a really short. One of them had a really short cable. You just like plug it out, or just like follow it, and just like, oh, it's right there. The other one on the other side, on the other hand, just completely on the other side of everything. Just like, God fucking damn it. And there were like uh there was like tape and everything. We had to like there was like so much shit that was like holding other wires and that wire in place that I had to like fucking like, I don't know how high up I had to like untangle or like unstick the tape. It was it was insane. I liked it though because I was actually doing some work. It was kind of nice in that way. Um, and I don't think we actually cleaned up what we did. Like all the ladders are still standing. All the sound equipment is still attached because we had to like it was a sound problem, so we had to like test all the sound afterwards. It's like everything's still attached when I was still attached when I left for the day. So maybe I'll go in today and it's all still there and we're like disassembling or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. We also get 2 vacation days uh per month, and I'm going to try to stack up my vacation days so that I can take the week of Next Fest off in October. So that way I don't have to like not do Next Fest. I can still do Next Fest. I just need to take a week off. And I hope I can manage that. That would be very nice. We'll see how it goes. I'll definitely try to make that work. I'll also try to get the video out in time while I'm working, which might mean I have to like not actually stream because I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of writing still and then like editing during my free time, which does include, I guess, weekends, which are now very lonely for a large part of it. But either way, that's kind of what's happening in my life right now, in my real actual life, outside of the computer, like away from the computer. Um, but how about this is gonna be a short stream, like if this wasn't like very obvious. How about the announcement though? How do we feel about the special announcement? That's gonna be fun, right? We want to hear about the special announcement. So, I have a very special announcement. This is something that I've been trying to get going for a while that I've been really looking forward to. Um and I really really hope you're going to be you're also going to be very excited to see this. Some of my friends already know about this. Um but here it is for the very first time publicly. The announcement that is very special today. Fuck it, we're doing a model reveal. I when I initially planned to become like a fully fledged VTuber, I kind of never intended to like make a big deal out of it. But then I commissioned my artist, who will be revealed when we get to like 50 uh total likes and shares. Which the post will be up on Blue Sky in just a little bit. Um I got to work with my artist, and I kept seeing like the progress on it.
There's our man. There's our man. There's our boy.
Oh wait, we heard it, but it wasn't actually up front. I kind of like threw this together, so I forgot to move the redeem on top. Hold on, let me redo that for you. Let me redo that. There's a minute cooldown on it. I forgot. Um, yeah, I kept seeing like the progress on it, and I was like, this is real. Sounds all you needed. Okay. Um, this is real, and this has me really excited. Actually, I am really looking forward to this. Maybe I should do. Maybe I should make a big deal out of it. Actually. Um. So I'm making a big deal out of it, and I'm literally putting the post up right now as we speak. So yeah, fuck it, we're doing a model reveal. The artist will be revealed when we reach 50 likes and shares combined, as I said before. And the rigger will be revealed when we hit the 69 for the close up. Nice, by the way. And then there's like a little bit of fine print which you might not be able to read. You're gonna have to like full screen, zoom in a little bit maybe or something. But the rig is still being worked on. The model just finished. In fact, we barely even started. But the good news is that this means you might be able to catch a stream of the model getting rigged. So get to sharing and get excited. Is what it says. So yeah. Yo, yeah. Yo is right. Here's the link to the Blue Sky post. If you have Blue Sky, feel free to like and share it. I don't use Twitter anymore. I've sworn off that hell site. So I'm only on Blue Sky. I'm sorry to everyone who doesn't use Blue Sky. I totally understand it. But this is kind of like where I am. Where I am now. I even put all text on it. Important. We get the feet reveal first. Yeah, you gotta go from the bottom up. The face is the most important part, right? That's the most interesting part. If I started with the face, then there would be like no incentive to like keep going, right? I mean, I guess some people would really like to see the feet. I guess there is that, huh? But like I looked at a bunch of like model reveals for reference, and they all go like feet up, and then have like as the final one the close up. So that's how I'm doing it here. Just to like, I guess take inspiration from like all the VTuber model reveals that have come before me. But yeah, I'm really excited for this, and I'm very excited to like see it move, and just see the whole thing. You know, I've been really like wishing for this for a long time, and here it is. There it is. I honestly don't even like know what to say now. I'm definitely gonna be using my Fugi like until then still, obviously. Like this is kind of what like the Fugi has been leading up to, right? Uh it's funny, you can like actually still see like the evolution of my little reactive on the VODs channel. Cause like it started out with me not using anything, like no webcam, no reactive. Then I think I tried webcam a little bit, but shitty webcam didn't work. Or didn't work all the time. And then I was like, I learned about the reactive images, Fugis, and I just I used my old like the old one, like an old piece of art that I commissioned that is still on my starting soon and ending soon screen. Um, as well as my like offline banner. But like without the 3D glasses. And then I put the 3D glasses on because I was like, hey, you know what? I've always liked the aesthetic of 3D glasses. I always kind of like wanted them to be part of my brand in a way. So I put the 3D glasses on myself, and then and that started happening. And like actually, not too long ago was when I finally made like it was like the 3D glasses version for the longest time, and then like not too long ago was when I finally made the little like uh demon reactive of myself using pictures I took of my own face that I edited, which was kind of a pain in the ass because I had to edit out my beard, and I decided to do it when I hadn't really shaved in a long time, so it was a real pain in the ass. But soon we won't really be needing the Fugi anymore because we'll have the full model, and that's exciting. I'm really excited for everyone to see it. I think this is gonna be very cool. Um, and I think everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, uh, you really just like being yourself, huh?" Edited off your own face. Yeah, I mean, listen. Here's the thing. I like who I am. You know. I spent a lot of time not liking the way I looked. Uh, until I finally decided to not give a shit and just like the way I dress at least. And then I got to a point where I actually liked myself, and it was just like, you know what, I don't really want to be anyone else. So I really just like took a picture of myself and put some horns on it, made the skin different color, turned myself into a demon because that's kind of like it's just the image like I kind of like want it for myself virtually because of the artist that I decided to commission for this actually also because it was kind of like their trademark thing a little bit. Um, which is also why I decided to go to them. Which I'm gonna give this part away. Uh, you're not gonna find this artist by looking for VTuber artists because this is actually their very first VTuber model. They haven't done a VTuber model before. I approached them about it very not very sure, but like kind of expecting to possibly get a no because it's a lot of work. But they just said, "Yeah, dude, sounds fun." And here we are. We got the model reveal. Um, but yeah, that's where we're at. This is a special announcement. I'm very excited. Uh, hopefully, I hope I didn't set the bar too high. I really hope I didn't set the bar too high. It would be very disappointing. I'm kind of like banking on the kind of like VTuber community as a whole being like a sucker for model reveals to like pull through here, you know? That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Like that's like usually how I see things going. Like every now and then I see like a model reveal pop up on my timeline because one of my VTuber friends has decided to like repost it because we all love a nice model reveal and we gotta help out the little guys, right? And I think 69 isn't like too lofty of a goal. I think it's a fun goal, you know. But yeah, um if you want to see the model in all its glory, at some point in the future, like the post, share the post, and follow me on Blue Sky so you see the updates, I guess. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Said it was gonna be short. I don't think I have anything else to say unless like anybody wants to like ask some questions. I'm very open to that. I do have to like put I do want to like post this in like various like promotion channels on Discord so people know. So I gotta take care of that as well. But yeah, if we're done here, if nobody has any the logo at the bottom, is that what you're talking about? Yeah. It's meant to look like that. Yeah, you got it. It's the R and an upside down F, like kind of like put together. It even spells, it even says refacts. I've actually like thought about just like simplifying it a little bit. You can see the like E at the bottom of the R and the AX at the top left there. I actually thought about simplifying it a little bit. You never noticed that? Haven't I told you before? I have thought about simplifying it a little bit and like taking the small letters out. Because like initially I think I put them in because I wanted people to like realize that was an upside down F and not just like a stylized R. It is a stylized R, but it is also an upside down F. For some reason you thought it was TM. You know what? Kind of fair. See, I have thought about like removing those small letters because I think it would also look cleaner. Um, I might take them out officially. You know what? Hey, you know what? What if for for the final version of the fuck it, we're doing a model reveal image, what if I get rid of the E, A, and X? What if that's like kind of like a transition as well? I just get rid of the small letters like for the model reveal as well. Just like suddenly get rid of them. Either suddenly or like all at once when the whole thing's done. Or when the full body's done, actually. You know what? I will do that. One at a time. We don't have that, like, that's not. We have just enough letters in my name for everything. That would get rid of the R and the F as well. I think I just leave it, and when the head's done, I think when the head is revealed, I'll just get rid of the smaller ones and I just like update my logo. Because yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it that much anymore. I don't want to like redo my logo because I really do like it the way it is now. It's always been like that R and F combined, and I still have like a soft spot for my original logo where it was like in a circle. Um, but it was green and black back then, one letter each. Yeah, no, we don't. We have just enough letters, Lime. Yeah, it was just like a. It was like just green on black, and I was like, I gotta update this, and that's when I put that's when I made it like green and orange since those are my two favorite colors, and that's when I put like the lines in as well, which I think are like nice accentuations for the logo. Me personally, at least, I think so. Um, and we also, of course, just have like the RF logo, which is also my sub badge. But yeah, I don't think I'll be changing my logo drastically anytime soon. But we'll get rid of the smaller letters. I think they don't really like do too much here. Especially when it's like a lot smaller, you can't really see them anyway. So like, there's really no point. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. Give the R devil horns. No, I think I want to like keep the logo just like the way it is. I get it. I should like I feel like if I give it devil horns, it would need like the 3D glasses as well. I feel like they are more iconic to my brand. Um, but I think of like I don't want to like overload it with details. Like I don't want to simplify it much more because it's already fairly simple, but I don't want to like overload it with details. It's a fun idea for sure. But I think it's the logo itself, I think it's kind of like perfect the way it is for me personally. And if I ever want to iterate on it a lot more, then call the police. Because if there's one thing about me when it comes to my branding, is that canvas of perfection, yeah, is that I'm extremely consistent, and I think that's very obvious considering that you can find me everywhere under Reflex09 except on TikTok where somebody stole my name. But I'm not mad about it because I don't use that hellhole. hellhole. I don't use TikTok, so I'm not too mad about it. And I think it's very obvious that whoever has Reflex09 there is not me. Yeah, my branding is very consistent. It's not the most conventional, but it is me. What can I say? But yeah, thanks so much for stopping by, being here, listen to me talk about my situation, my current situation, my work, and also being here for the special announcement of the model reveal post that's now happening. Don't forget to like it, share it, so we can see the full model and learn about the artist and the rigger. That's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.